Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about step deviation method. Step deviation method. Step deviation method to find the mean. Hard method to find the mean. So in this method, what is the use of this method means? When you already we discussed about second method, that is assumed mean method. In assumed mean method, extra column we are finding DA. How we finding DA? Deviations from x, from xi, from each class interval we are subtracting assumed mean. So we are getting the deviations in new column. No? So here in DA column, observe the problem we did on the assumed mean method. DA column, you will get that DA's deviations are some multiples of some number. So that time if you get DI column is multiples of some number, then we can reduce that values. DI also sometimes you may get larger values. We can reduce that values by dividing by some constant. So you have to construct a new column by dividing the deviation by some constant number. That constant number we can identify by observing the values of DA. If you observe the values of DI, that values will be the multiples of some number. That number you can take as h. By using that number, divide all the deviations. So they will be reduced. So construct a new column ui. After getting ui, again multiply. So you will have the class intervals first of all. Class intervals and frequency. Then after you will find the class marks. From the class marks, you will assume the some number, that is assumed mean. By subtracting assumed mean from the each and every observation, you will get the deviations. Sometimes deviations also may be large, but they will be multiples of some number. Using that number as h, divide the all deviations, you will get ui column, u column. After getting ui column, again fi into ui, you can find fi into ui, and here find the summation of fi. And here you find the summation of fi into ui. So after getting that fi into ui, you can find the mean x bar equal to summation fi into a plus summation fi into ui by summation fi into h. By using this formula, you can find the mean of the problem. So let me do the problem. Same problem we are doing on in the method of step deviation method. Okay. So what is the problem? We have given class intervals, number of students. I am using step deviation method. So what is the previous problem? Class intervals, next number of students, that is denoted by fi. Next class marks. Class marks is denoted by xi. So what are the given class intervals? 10 to 25, first interval. Number of students obtain the marks 2. Next to 25 to 40. Number of students obtain marks 25 to 40 is 3. Next to 40 to 55. 40 to 55. Number of students 7. Next to 55 to 70. 55 to 70. Number of students 6. 70 to 85. 6. 85 to 100. 85 to 100. 6 students obtain the marks. So class marks already we found in the previous problem 17.5. How to find class mark? Plus 10 plus 25 by 2. Average of the interval, lower limit, upper limit is known as class mark. 17.5, next one 32.5, which is obtained by 25 plus 40 by 2, you will get 32.5. Next to 47.5, next 62.5, next to 77.5, next to 92.5. This is class marks. After getting class marks, we are assuming the middle value. Here you can assume anyone as a which is called assumed mean. Using assumed mean, we can find deviations. How to find? From xi subtract a. By subtracting a, you will get minus 30 here. Minus 30. Next to minus 15. From 32.5 subtract 47.5, you will get minus 15. 47.5 minus 47.5 will be 0. 62.5 minus 47.5 will be given by 15. 77.5 minus 47.5 will be given by 30. 92.5 minus 47.5 you will get here 45. See, observe these values. These values are multiples of 15. 15 ones are 15 twos are 15 ones are 15 twos are 15 threes are. So these are multiples of 15. Okay, observe the values. So I am going to reduce these values when di values are multiples of some number. So what I am choosing here, choosing h equal to 50. I am taking h equal to 15. Why? Because these are multiples of 15. So I am going to reduce these values. When I am reducing that values, I am denoting that values as ui. Ui, how I am reducing deviation, I am dividing by the common multiple 15. So 15. 30 by 15 minus 2. 15 by 15 minus 1. 0, 1, 2. Okay. So minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So after getting di by ui values, you have to find fi into ui. Last call. 2 into 2 minus 4. 3 into 1 minus 3. 7 into 0 0. 6 into 1 6. 6 into 2 12. 6 into 3 8. So after finding this column, last column, you have to find summation of fi. What is summation of fi? 30. By adding all this number of students, you will get fi equal 30. Next, last column sum is denoted by sum of fi into ui. Sum of fi into ui is by adding all these values, you will get 29. Okay. Now I am going to find mean of the ui. Mean of the ui first of all. Then after I will derive the formula. Then I will find the mean. So mean of ui. How to find? Summation fi into ui by summation fi. So I am only finding the mean of the last column. So that is 29 by 30. 29 by 30 is the value. So here what is ui? Say this is 1. We know that ui means xi minus a by h. Xi minus a by h. So I will substitute there ui bar. I got ui bar. Ui bar is equal to summation fi into xi minus a by h by summation fi. Right? And deriving the formula to find the mean. So by subtracting here, you will get summation fi into xi by h minus summation fi into a by h by summation fi. Okay, right. Now ui bar is equal to, by separating the denominator, you will get summation fi into xi by h into summation fi. Okay, minus here summation a I am taking the common because it is constant. Summation fi by h into summation fi. Summation fi cancels. Ui bar is equal to summation fi by xi will be x bar by h. Why? Because summation fi x by summation fi will be given by x bar, which is mean of xi. Here a by h. Now I am taking h LCM. Ui bar is equal to taking h common, x bar minus a. By sending h at left hand side, h into ui bar. H into ui bar is equal to x bar minus a. From this, x bar is equal to what you will get, a plus, by bringing minus at left hand side, h into ui bar, x bar equal to a plus h into ui bar means summation fi into ui by summation fi into h. So this is the formula to find the mean of the given observations. Okay. Now I am substituting the values. This is the mean of observation. So x bar equal to, what is a value? A value is 47.5 plus summation fi into ui by summation fi. This value is already found 29 by 30. 29 by 30 into h. H value is 15. 15 1. So 15 2s are 47.5 plus 29 by 2. By taking LCM, 2 5 are 10, 0 1 carry, 2 7 are 14, 5, 2 4 are 95.0. 95.0 plus 29 by 2. 95 plus 29, 14, 1 carry, 10, 12, 124 by 2, 2 6 are 50. See, we got x bar equal to 62. So observe here, in direct method also same problem we did it. For the same problem we got 62 mean. By the assuming mean method also we got 62 only for the same problem. In step deviation method also we got x bar equal to 62. That means 3 methods we can apply for the one problem which having the continuous intervals. So direct method, when we have to use direct method, if xi values, xi means what? Class marks. Class marks will not given in the question. You will have the class intervals and frequency in that question. So you have to find the class marks denoted by xi and observe the xi. If xi values are very large or very small, you can apply the direct method. If they are small, how to apply the direct method? Just multiply fi and xi. See, I will explain here. So in the question you will have class intervals and frequency, right? Using class intervals we have to find xi in direct method. In direct method, xi. Observe the values. If they are small, then find fi into xi, column, last column. Then you can apply this form. X bar equal to summation fi into xi by summation fi by direct method. If xy values are very small, assumed mean method. Suppose assumed mean method, second method. Assumed method, again find the class marks using the class intervals. If they are large, you have to find di. How to find di? From xi subtract some assumed mean from among the xi values, middle of the value. Then subtract from xi, you will get di. Then after find fi into di. After finding fi into di, find the sum of fi here, find the sum of fi di column. Then use the formula to find the mean. X bar equal to a plus summation fi into di by summation fi. This is the assumed mean method. For step deviation method. For step deviation method, you have to find di up to di. If di values are multiples of some number, then take that multiple as common multiple as h. Then find ui by dividing all di's by h. After getting ui, you find fi into ui column. Again summation fi here, summation fi into ui here. Find out, then use this formula. X bar equal to a plus summation fi into ui by summation fi into h. Using this formula, you can get the value of mean. So 3 methods we can use.